As the war between Russia and Ukraine continued, the Russian military did not know what to do in the face of the Ukrainian attack. Ukrainian warplanes engaged the Russian military in an all-out counterattack against the country in September in the form of a counterattack against Ukraine. The most fundamental changes are taking place on Ukrainian soil since Putin ordered the war in late February. Now, the Russians are fleeing by boat to the safety of Mariupol, Crimea. At least 30,000 civilians and commanders in Crimea fled to Russia, and at least 5,000 invaders were wiped out in Kharkiv. 7,000 people were arrested and imprisoned, while the rest quickly fled to the Russian city of Belgrade. In Luhansk, where the Ukrainian military dominates, it is only a matter of time before Russian defense becomes a brother of the Ukrainian era. Desperate, thousands of Russian soldiers tried to flee from the chaos, leaving behind a pile of weapons and realizing that they could not escape. No will go to the relatives of the dead soldiers and tell them about how their son and husband died. The armed forces of the Russian Federation are fleeing from their former fortress in Ukraine and recklessly stealing bicycles and motorbikes to get out of the situation. After the Russian army timidly fled, Putin ordered a missile strike that left 9 million Ukrainian citizens in the region living in the dark. Authorities in Kiev have publicly stated that some of the Russian military equipment seized in recent days was cowardly abandoned by Russian soldiers, and is estimated to be worth around $1 billion. Within the first few hours of Ukraine's counterattack, Matvienko said, the Ukrainian counterattack had begun. Half of the Russians abandoned their cars and tried to escape as quickly as possible, while the army commander waited helplessly.